Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures Trading stream. Today is Tuesday, March 5th. It is 9:03 a.m. Eastern Time in the US. Alright, yesterday was one of those days that was better to stay out of the market. But the market was giving us some signs here. I hope you didn't get trapped by this spike in price. It's really hard not to fall for it. All right, what happened here? I believe some. I did. We were talking. We were talking. No, I did. I did a tweet regarding, well, I guess when the market has this break, or I don't know, somewhere during the session, when I say that these lows, I mean, or the shorts were trying hard to break this market, but every time the market tried to break, shorts were having less and less, right? You can see less and less and less, and the market was coming to POC. But I guess was here, somewhere in here. But after that, the market has this kind of like tiny rally here, but you have to be aware where this period came from, for example, right? You must have noticed where this one came from and where G came from and where F came from. And what was true for, I mean, the risk was really high for shorts. After the market did this, the same was true for the long side as well. After that, the market has a long liquidation here, liquidated all of this weak inventory, and was followed by a inside bar, right? Trade guidelines go with the breakout of the inside bar, preferable in the direction of the trend, but it was just impossible to take advantage of this. It was really hard, I didn't do anything here. At one moment in time, I believe the market was here. I don't know if there was any kind of news, but it went from here all the way up to here in like an instant, right? It felt forced, very unnatural, and it wasn't accompanied by the Nasdaq. Didn't do anything when that happened. I always say not to trade. I don't buy it in other markets, but the Nasdaq couldn't take this high when this happened. It wasn't that far actually, right? The fact that was sold from overnight, you can call it POC, previous day POC, or overnight halvback, overnight POC. We can use any of those things, and also it didn't have this market doesn't have excess here, high, not excess here. Odds were that this market was just too long, man. It was just too long and needing some rebalancing. These distributions, let me reopen this. I don't know, because this distribution was close. Oh no, this was not close, right? Settle is not here anymore. Settle is not here anymore, and if this market opens right now, all these distributions will be closed, right? All the distributions will be closed. Now, my market. That is very important here. Yesterday, you see that this pullback low, this upper distribution were closed. And the other pullback, this is a previous all-time high. Notice where it came from, right? Notice also where the base of this day is, right? A couple ticks, like 4 or 5 ticks from the 5100, and this pullback low here. If the market is right around, if the market opens right now, it's going to open right around this base here, where everything started. Everything started from this level here. Now, actually, I would say here, this is my key level, this distribution here. If the market closes this distribution, I guess, I don't know what can happen here, right? I am actually kind of like very hesitant to do anything today. I had the same feeling yesterday, and today I have the same thing. And now the reason is different. I got another reason now. The market is right around the 5100. There's a lot of things that can happen here. There's going to be buying here, selling here, buying here. The market can come back and forth around this level. If that doesn't happen, okay, if there is let's say, for example, the market opens here and continues nice and easy through this level, that's a sign of weak. That is a sign of weak market, right? Also, right into the opening, we have a gap. Right, all of this inventory, remember, all of this inventory that went to the upside, now it's underwater. Notice what happened yesterday. POC, I mean, value area, we cannot consider value area here relative to this day because this was a trending day. But notice what happened with POC. POC was moving higher. POC was moving higher, meaning that there was buying here. The predominant action here was buying. POC moved high. It started here and then steadily kept moving higher. Now we have a gap, a significant gap here. This is a very important level for me right now, this pullback low here. And the previous all-time high is support now, this one here. Yesterday, there was an attempt to buy from this all-time high, the previous all-time high. It failed, right? It failed. Every single time the market bought from previous high was bought, but now has failed. Let's see what's happening now with this one. Is this going to fail? If this fails, if this level fails, my next reference in the lower side is this one here, which will be the 5066. It seems like it's really far, right? Like 66 is a long distance, but this is a range, my friends. This is a range. This is a range. We have here multiple times, 2 times market was bought here, 3, 4, 5 times. This level here is extremely weak. If the market gets close to this level, watch out. Okay, it has been bought multiple times. I will not be that confident now if the market comes back towards this area. This is the 66. This is the 5066. That the market can be bought again. Okay, that's one scenario. Remember, this is just one scenario. And why am I watching this level? Why I have that level on my chart is because this is a range. Right? The market re-enters this range. The potential destination is the opposite side. Right? Now, what happens if this doesn't happen? The other possibility or the other option is we have this range. Let's move it here. We have this range. This market can look inside this range, just like here, and then can be rejected. Right? watch out, okay? Rejection also. Okay, if this happens, what I'm going to check now is the gap. Now, wherever the market opens, like for example, right now we have a gap here. It's a significant gap here from this low to where the potential opening is going to be. It's a significant gap here. Now, the next thing is, can the market close the gap? One of the best trades happens when the market tries to close the gap and fails. It just stalls, right? In that case, again, this is another scenario. Market can try to close the gap, fails, and then that's a short. That's another scenario, right? What happens if the market goes back inside this range? The same thing, you have a range here, the same thing, you have a range here as well. Same trade guidelines. There are potential trades here. You can have penetration and rejection, or you can have penetration and acceptance, which targets the opposite side of this range. Those are just guidelines, okay? Scenarios. Now, if I'm going to check, today's because what's happening in the monthly time frame, 1, 2, 3, 4 months in a row, this market is, look at that. What is this high? 23.25. Okay, this is monthly 23.25. What is 23.25? 23.25. What was that? 51.23. 51.23. This one. Okay, this is also previous all-time high, and this is monthly high. Or let's call this February high as well. Okay, this is important. I just realized this. Okay, it's February high. This high. Market is coming back inside this range. What is the center of this range? Okay, there's a lot of things here. What is the center around the 5,000, right? 5,000 is the center. Some buying can come here, and support will be this high if the market enters here. This is in the monthly time frame. The weekly has support at 33.66 again. Notice this high is 66.550. Is this one? Okay. This is this previous high here. Let me zoom this out. This high here, okay, this high, this is a weekly time frame, right? This is a weekly time frame, 60. This is also resistance, okay? This is a weekly low here. Well, we have 67 actually. This is a weekly low, which is weak. Weekly low. It's a previous all-time high, and this also, this is very important, is this high here. It's support as well. Okay. Now it is a weak support. This level here is quite weak. Where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and below single prints, and below that, look at this. There is absolutely nothing here, all the way down to the 5,000 here. Okay, but the market has let's not get too emotional. Let's not think the market is going to come because there's potential, because there's another range here. There's a big range here. Okay, but one step at a time. Okay? The market first has to deal with this range. Then let's see what happens if that happens below. All right. Now, this market, this overnight inventory is 100% short, meaning that seller is up here, and all of this trade happened in, you know, it's below seller. It's 100% short. What do we have for today? Today we have PMI. Be careful. 9:45 a.m. Just, you know, if you have a position, I would rather face this number flat. And also ISM at 10 a.m. Tomorrow we have Chairman Powell testimony from the Congress, and also I believe this is from the Senate. You know, anything can happen here. Where, you know, he can say the market can happen back and forth. I would be very careful if I do anything today. You know, it's not my intention. I am neutral. I remain neutral. What I say before, for me, stays. The structure of the market is very weak. But also this week is, you know, it's 1 week previous to. It's 1 week previous to. It's when the rollover period starts. You know, this contract is going to be basically, this is the last week where this period, this contract is going to be traded. We got 1 more week, the next week, but the next week is going to be really low volume. It's rare that the volume stays past Monday, past next Monday. Usually for there is a big jump in volume on June, either Thursday or maybe Friday. Okay, now what's going on in the other markets here? Now this is good. And I guess bonds are out of the danger zone here. You know, it didn't get as penetration inside this range. But this is what worries me now. Now, what's going on here in gold? Right? If this is such a good market, why is gold having this, you know, this rally here? Right? Gold is usually associated with hedge against, you know, against inflation, against recession. But why is having that rally? This is still not an all-time high, because the all-time high was pretty close to 2,200 that was made during the overnight. These charts do not consider the overnight. Big Tech Monitor. You have another gap on Nvidia. There's some break. Notice here. Notice what can happen to Apple. Yeah. There's potential to coming all the way down to here once these lows have been taken. I'm not saying that's going to happen, right? But I think that this has a lot to do with the fee that the European Union has imposed to Apple. I guess they had to pay like $2 billion fee, which is basically nothing for Apple. But the potential that what can come after is also huge for Apple. There's a lot of things. There's a lot in play. Here with that action the European Union is having. And I can't avoid to wonder if there's capital moving from this company to this one here as well. Tesla is having, it had a rough day today, but yesterday this high is not good. That has been the characteristic of Tesla. This is a really wild swings Tesla has. A 5% pullback in the ES will take the market to 4,800. Just 5%, right? Which the market hasn't happened such a, in a while here. And coming all the way down to here actually would be something good. Look at this craziness that's going on. This mechanical trading here, right? All this you can put a trend line. You just draw a line here and just move it around. You will find trends here all over the place. And that 5%, I believe that will be something very healthy for this market, and it won't do any damage. It will be something good for the market, and that can put the market right inside this range, which is actually previous all-time high from where all this movement happened, the 4,800. And is that going to happen? Who knows? I'm not going to trade based on what can happen, right? I try to place my trades based thinking on what is happening. That is the thing of getting in sync with the market. I try to get in sync with the market. All right. What else do we have here? The most important thing for me right now, right into the opening, is the gap. The market has gapped. Let me check what's happening with Apple. Apple has a big gap too. Gosh. Look at what's happening here. Apple, Netflix. Nvidia's good. Oh, look at the gap in Tesla as well. All markets are gapping here, are having a gap. All these techs. So I think the Nasdaq can have maybe it's going to be kind of challenging for Nasdaq today. Okay, this is inside. All right. The most important thing. Oh, what about the other indices? Nah, I've got that on the side. I don't want to have it here. Let me put it in my order. All right. Okay. What we are doing here is just B2B. I'm getting prepared for the current day. The most relevant thing for me right now is the gap. Okay? Gap guidelines. We have again multiple things to focus in. We have this closing the distribution. Closing this distribution targets the opposite side. Coming down here puts the market close to the 5100. Going up, we have this pullback low here. We have resistance. This previous all-time high is resistance. If the market goes higher, let's see what happens if the market closes the gap. If the gap is closed, we start to monitoring value and potentially going or challenging the previous this high, the previous all-time high. And this will be the ultimate reference in the upper side. All right, I try to remain neutral. All pieces of information right now, I would say, right now are to the downside. What happened this day has a lot to do with what's happening, with what may happen now. Today. Okay, but again, one step at a time. Let's not get too anxious to trade. And let's give the market some time. to settle. There are going to be a lot of margin calls that can happen, that will happen now. The market opens down here. We got only 1 minute before the opening. And what the margin call is, right? What will happen with these longs here? They will be forced to cover, right? How we cover a long is there. Also, you have the conditions of the overnight inventory. What's happening in the overnight? This is Nasdaq. Let's see. I don't care what settle is in Nasdaq. I think it's too high. Let's see. I still have like 30 seconds to find out what settle is. 18262. 18. This is settle. Last is 18244. 18244, right there. All right. Markets are open. Let's go short. Let's go long. Market selling from this level here. This big belly. Remember 949, right? 941, 945. We have ISM 945. No attempt to do a contraction in Nasdaq. Market opened and is selling from this level. This is support, previous all-time high support. Just notice where this market is selling from here. Ooh, right away. Nice volume here, but notice where it came from, hardback, right? It came from hardback and then selling from that level. There could be some buy from this level here. stopping one tick from closing this distribution here. This high is no good so far, no good so far, but the market has has making nothing. No attempt to close the gap, right? So the market didn't care about the gap here. Didn't care about the overnight inventory here. Buying from this level here. Now, downside continuation has this low as next reference in the lower side. Okay, emotions are. This is very emotional. Remember, how do you cover? You have a margin call. You are long here. How do you cover that long? All right. Now, the word in street is you don't make a margin call, you close, right? You close a position. So what do? When you have a long, you sell, right? So that can be well, that's part of what can happen here as well. So don't get too emotional as well, right? This part. Once these loans are gone, are covered, or that inventory is covered, if there is something serious, the market will just keep its way lower. Okay. The past 3-4 months, every single gap after the 7th gap has been closed, with the exception of this one that we have here. Every single gap has been closed, with that only exception. Now, this market is coming into this area here. Really nice, right? You have thousands here. Right here, here we are. This could be the potential destination of this current trade. Remember, Nasdaq is the weakest, has no intention to close anything here, any kind of trade to the upside. I didn't like how this market, was trading kind of like trying to go higher, and it just has a big break here. It went from this area all the way down to here in like in a fraction of a second. It is the same kind of action that happened yesterday here, from here to here, right? It's the same thing. This time to the downside. So be careful there. Be careful here. Just want to let you know that, so be aware. I'll place a couple trades. This is when markets are out of balance, they will give you some opportunities. And the first thing is the market tries to close the gap, fails. It didn't make an attempt to close the gap. That's a sign of a weak market. Okay, that's a sign of a weak market. They didn't care about the overnight inventory. It doesn't mean that this is not going to do a contraction after all these margin calls, positioning already has happened. Markets are always above me, so markets are always, but this is a first sign of weakness. These distributions have been closed. Remember, we have the 50-100 here. This can be maybe, you know, while Nasdaq may have this area here. Oh, look at that, man! This Nasdaq has got inside the value area. Let's see if this has didn't have acceptance here. There's no volume here inside. What is this late pullback low about? Huh? Now that's an old reference. This is an old reference. What's happening here? What's happening here? Alright, I got it. It's this one here. It's this one. I guess I will keep this reference still here. This pullback here. Now this market is that will be below this level here. Below this is negative. Above this is all this movement that we have still remains. I guess I must have the same thing here. Why it's not? Oh, it's this one. Late pullback low to daily hardback. This is here. That will be this level here. Okay, the 90. There's some seed. The market takes this level here. Also, during this day, look at this. All of these white arrows that I have here, a tremendous amount of volume here. Big blocks, big volume coming here. Big positions being filled. I don't like this buying. This is mechanical buying that's happening here. Right above, right at the value area high here. This level is very important for this market to me. The market keeps below. Today it keeps below this. There's a negative and targets this low, right? There's 17,800. Yesterday, this 2-day range low has been taken. So that's the culmination of this trade. This is an inside buyer breakout to the downside. This opposite side has been taken. Now guidelines again. You have gap guidelines and balance guidelines here. In this market, do we have a 2-day range? Yes. I guess we can call this excess. Huh? Breakout the previous all-time high, monthly high as well. Now the market has come back inside previous month range. It's a lot of volume here, man. It's a lot of volume here. Notice where the chunk of volumes are here. I don't like when that happens. We have this area here and this one here below. Alright, these two areas. The market's right and kind of like a dead zone, like no man land right now. No, this comparator is not that relevant today. Right the center. It can go from, believe it or not, from where it is right now, it can come to this area or to this one up here. This one here. There's a lot of trading around this distribution here. Volume is going to be very low, my friends. So be careful here. Volume, lower volume. when markets don't have too much volume, can be messed. That can be moved around. Now remember 45, okay? What do we have on 945? ISM or PMI? PMI. Come on, my charts are frozen. Come on, man, really? All right, right on time. Okay, ISM. The overnight high. Now, check at this. This is June contract. Look at where this high is. 5,200. I bet you haven't seen that. It's still low volume though. Coming to this level, this market is coming to this level here. Low volume. We are going to have really low volume today. This looks like long liquidation. This seems like the market is dealing with the inventory that got long here yesterday, rather than more serious selling. But it doesn't mean they cannot be or go lower. Okay, I'm not saying the market cannot go lower. It rather can be very emotional. It can get very emotional really fast too. But why? Look at this, exact to the tick here, to the tick. It's chewing through this volume here. Now, notice that this medium volume that we have here is very impressive. Okay, this is not anything, right? This is 5,000. If you check other days, you'll see what's the red here. The red is 4,000, right? Now here the medium is 4,000. So that's not that's not that's significant volume there in this market. Okay, in this market. Now let's check again. Well, the POC is here. Right, right? Well, hardback is here. Right. Well, the next thing, value. Now, can you see the action? What's happening here? Who is buying here? Who buys here? Who buys here? Who buys here? Who buys up here? You know, it does in this market. You know, the odds that this low is going to stay for long are not that. You know, are not that strong. Are not that high. If the market has a rally from here, you know, the odds, you know, that the inventory that comes to this market, the long inventory, is being held by short terms or short-term traders, which are the ones that don't have too much stay power. Right? If the market moves against them, you know, they will not stay there. They will just cover and run away. Now look at this market, man. It's pushing. It's pushing here. 50. Well, this market is aiming to the 5100 here. This could be the potential destination of the current trade, you know, which, when this trade started. Here, right? Yesterday, when the market took this high, the market re-entered this range. This is the culmination of that trade. We always, that's how we try to get in sync of the market, you know, what's happening, right? What can this market possibly doing? And also remember, markets don't go in a straight line, straight up or straight down. There is always rebalancing on inventory. A good trade here, you know, 5 points, 10 points in this market is really good. That's a good trade, you know. If I have 10 points, that's a good, right? I need to do something then. I either cover or I either hedge or do something or trim or whatever. Most traders, you know, they see the market having, you know, if you have that much gains, 10 points, you know, I can have 20, or I can have 30, I can have 40, you know, and then greed comes. You know, that's emotions taking over, and we stop thinking rationally here. 10 points is a good profit. It's a good profit. It doesn't mean it cannot go lower, okay? But you got to do something there when you are there. Actually, was bottom POC here. Any questions? Comments here? Both markets, what this market came from? No. I guess, I don't know, but this was, they have downside extension, but I guess they were selling from hard back, were they? Nasdaq gave us an opportunity when the market opened. My charts take a while to upload, but when they upload, the market kind of was down here, and it went up here. It went up here, and from here it has a big push to the downside, like boom, right? It didn't even get back to the opening. Just a big push here. After that, I think the market didn't even challenge this area anymore. And that's momentum, right? That's momentum trading as well. What I don't like is it's not attracting volume here. This could be just a liquidation of this inventory here. This can be liquidation of what happened yesterday up here. This loss killed, man. Oh. Well, that was a trade. Okay, that was a trade. That was the opportunity here. The market is stalling here right now. We have a significant gap. Now, my reference on the other side, I think, okay, this one here is very important. This is more important than anything else here. Okay, if there is an attempt, if there is a rally here, I would be very, well, I mean, it coincides with this selling here as well. It doesn't give me a good vibe coming from here. But let's see. The next area, notice where the Nasdaq has volume, way up here, right? Which one is closer? This one or? Nothing here, all the way down to here. All the way down to here. There's not this area from here all the way up to where the market is right now has nothing. There is nothing there. If there is anything serious here to the downside, in anybody that's trying to sell this market, there should be no problems here, man. There should have no problems whatsoever going through this area here, because there's absolutely nothing here. This is empty. The ES has something here, right? just below this two there, this low here. Okay, this trade still hasn't been completed. Okay, look at this. You have a range here, 1 day range. This is look above, and this is fail. I mean, in hindsight, it's easy, right? We have to see this also in real time. Trying to see what's happening in real time is the objective. This is a range here. We have a range here. Look above, and failure. Fails back, and coming back inside previous range. Target the opposite side of this range. What happened, so when the market comes back inside or close to this area, so some rebalancing guidelines apply here. Okay, the same guidelines that we have here, the same guidelines here. Now we have a gap here, right? Also gap guidelines too. Okay? Okay, let's check this one. No too many trades now realize about the relevance of this level here, which is this one here. It keeps the market positive, in the positive side. Oh, but here Nasdaq was a full, all trending day on Friday. Look at that. This high has been taken. Okay, right back to the pullback low. So let's check this. ISM, I have no idea what the number was, but when we have those events, we have to be very careful as well. Remember, I said I wasn't going to have any position in the market around those times. That's looking for problem, brothers and sisters. I suspect that we are going to have, basically a lot of trading activity, more than investment in this period. A lot of weird things can happen until the rollover period is completed. I expect crazy things. Now look at Nasdaq, right? Where that high is, where current period high is, where A low is. A low is here. All right, POC high halfback. What kind of activity is that? More likely short-term trading. Mechanical trading, short-term traders here. Traders getting emotion, very emotional trading going on right now. That's also one reason why hedge funds or big trading firms use programs, right? Now you have a plan, I have a plan, we are going to buy if the market comes here, if the market goes up to here, we sell or whatever, right? Or if the market goes down here, we sell, if the market goes up to that, we buy. And there is only, there are going to be humans there monitoring the program, that the program works, is working correctly. But using these algorithms remove the human factor, the emotions. But how are you going to buy? The market's too high. Oh, how am I going to sell? The market is too high. That's why you have problems. But we as a short-term traders don't have that. We are present here, we execute, we buy and sell. And this is not gambling, okay? In gambling, you place your bet and you don't do anything, okay? You don't have to do anything to lose or to win, okay? Don't misunderstand this job. In trading, if you are going, if we have to win or lose, okay, we have to do something. We have to close, okay? We have to close for a loss, take the loss, or we have to close for a profit, take the win, or for a break even. But we have to do something here. We have to take a responsibility for our actions here, for our trading. We have to be accountable to ourselves. And that's what most traders don't want to do. They don't want to lose. Right? Who wants to lose? Nobody likes to lose. Okay, so I don't close, right? The market is moving against me, but it can come back. Right? It can come back. It will be back, okay? I'll be back. I'll be back. The market doesn't have to come back to you, to your position. The market doesn't care, the market doesn't know. Remember, the market does what the majority of traders or majority of participants think the majority of participants agree in one idea. That's the idea that's going to prevail. For how long? Who knows? If it's going higher until somebody or group of traders think that, okay, this is a good area to buy more, or to sell for profits, or to sell for short. But we have to be accountable. This is not gambling. We don't come here, this job is not easy also. This job is super, super hard. It's one of the hardest hardest work jobs I have ever had in my life. It's extremely hard, extremely difficult. The market is not an ATM. Okay? This job is not, okay, I'm going to come to the market when the market crosses this line, or crosses the 551, I'm going to come to the market and I'm going to sell. But who knows what's happening there? What's going on there? Right? We have to be present. By being present in the market, we are doing good thing, Okay. This level has been repaired. That was a good trader. Now let's see if this market can come to the 5100 here. low volume, brother. Really low volume here. Come on, man. Alright, we have an outside bar. It will be an outside bar if the market closes below this level here. Right? I am very cautious here. Very, very cautious here in this environment here. And all my trades were to the downside. Have been to the downside. And this could be no. Now we have something, right? Now we have something. The market has taken this level, traded above, and was rejected. Okay? Was rejected here, and now is in full display. This range here is the potential. But again, if trading was easy, I would be short right now. But man, this is something that is not. Wait, there's nothing backing this movement. That's what I mean. Not having this volume, but this is just one piece of information, okay? Remember that. It's just one piece of information. This level has been corrected here. Hardback has been taken. Really nice and easy, right? Really nice. Took this one, traded through this one. What else do we have? The potential is the 17,900 on the Nasdaq. And the 5100 in the ES, right? The ES, when the ES trades close to these numbers, to these century numbers, it has the tendency to do a lot of back and forth here. But you can see now, for example, what happened now. Right? Where this day started, right from the 5100. Well, this is buying. Did this action, what is happening now? Did something else? Doesn't remember you what happened here? The same thing that happened here is happening here as well. Again. Same kind of trading going on. Same kind of trading. Very close to very low. The potential here is this low here. There's nothing here. Nothing here, my friends. I would love to have. I wanted to have some boats on here. The 80, which there were like 90. Now there are 1.50. Man, it just doesn't have the confidence here. And this is one of those trades. This is one of those trades that you need to have confidence in yourself, right? In what you are seeing, what you are watching, and what you need to observe, what the market needs to do, and also what the market can do. Okay, what the market cannot do, what the market must not do. Okay, which will be something that that if the market does, you will need to exit your position. I will need to exit your position. I guess that says a lot about myself, right? That says that I am not that confident on my skills as a trader. Check your okay. The Russell is super weak. Dow is, was one of the weakest, and Dow has removed all. It's about. I think the Dow is about to trigger this firecracker effect in the daily. The Nasdaq, the selling is coming from support, resistance. That's not good. Same thing happening in the ES as well. Next reference in Nasdaq is relevant 93. I guess, yeah, this area here. This area here. "15-minute mark." That's good. That's not, wow, look at that, how it rush here in the upper side. Huh. And the market just really plain didn't care about this area here. It just went through really fast. Usually there's some fill up, the market stays here, feels this void here, feels, and then continues, but it just didn't care. But can you see where the buying is coming from? From this area, right? 51 here. I think those were good trades. Now, the next question is, what kind of day we can have? Is this a trading day? I don't think so. Okay, because first the market, market attempt a rally here, right? Which is a good opportunity to sell actually, because of the gap. Okay, the last thing I want to do is buy here. Okay, that's a definitely no. Right? Why you want to buy a market that has a big gap here? Because every time before has made a rally, every time has closed the gap. Okay, well, you need I am not anxious to do anything here. Well, the market has get close to this area here, right? The 5100. There can be some back and forth. Maybe this area can be of relevance. I don't know why I have it. Oh, because what's this? What happened here? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at this. This is not coincidence. This area remains as support. And this one here. I want to see what this market does. Again, this period is very tricky, okay? Very tricky. Don't let the market run too much away from your position if you have any. Now, while this market is stopping, can you see? Value area low on this. Low here. Traders can't see these things. Right? Selling or buying exactly from 5100. Can we have a big rally? Yes, we can. Right here. Jim has come out with a trade that he calls anchor trades, which is a substitute for scalping, which is actually these levels here, right? These levels, these mechanical levels, where everybody can see 5100, this low here, value area high, hard back, POC. The trade is going the opposite direction to whatever the market is doing. Right now is selling, right? Selling, buy here. and you just don't let your trade, your market go against it. Your stop is tight. One tick, two ticks, and that's it. And the aim, also, the aim, this strategy is not the aim to have, to get home runs. It's just a couple points, couple ticks, couple points, and that's it. Don't expect much from those things. Now, another reference here can be, in this market, can be that this low here. Yeah? I wouldn't be surprised if there's some buying coming here. And the ES has POC, held which are visible references. And we use this to monitor the market for continuation. Look at this, huh? Somebody's attempting to catch a knife here. Somebody's attempting to catch a knife. There's no buying here. It's chewing through this level. This level has been corrected. This is history. Settle, right? Look at this bunch of actions here. The selling that came from this area was super weak, and this one here, it just surprised me how much volume the market had here this day. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if it is sometime, at any given time now, volume comes to this market. So far, it has been quiet, very quiet here. Okay, very emotional trading here. Notice where the Nasdaq has a selling, held back, right? Mechanical trading, short-term trading. Oh, I didn't see this thing here. Should I consider this value area here? Nah, that's a trending line. I guess this is more important. Pullback low, and it didn't even get close. It did close, but it didn't get too close to this high here. Any questions, comments? Please, please. Please, please let me know. Would you please, please help me? Help me. I was watching this movie yesterday. Yesterday I was watching this movie. Yesterday. It was a funny one. I really enjoyed. Okay, tomorrow Jim has a webinar. Is that a public webinar? Yeah. He has a webinar tomorrow. Okay, at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Mm. Mm. This is not good. This is not good for the shots here. There's some. This is drying here. Multiple times has come back down to here. Has been rejected. Another time. This is the fourth time. If this doesn't break, this can have a rally here. Look at this taper here. Multiple times the market came down to here, this level. Oh boy. Alright, unless there's any question, I'm going to call it a day. I wish you guys a good rest of the day. Stay safe. See you. Bye bye.